Today, my guest is Shelley Lindgren, and Shelley is an award-winning sommelier, an author, and the co-owner of two of San Francisco's best restaurants, A16 and SPQR. Shelley, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure. Really.
What did you bring us today?
I brought a few selections of not only wines that I love to drink, but that I really believe the philosophies behind. And also, they're all under $20, and they hit various seasons and celebrations and times you would drink them. Well, the first one I brought is the only Italian one. Italian is a big part of the focus and philosophy of both restaurants. We use a lot of local farms and local wines at A16, but we do a lot with the very forgotten corners of Italy, and there's so many grapes. Depending on what book you read, 1,200 to 2,000 varietals. Wow. And the farmers we use are organic farmers or biodynamic farmers. So the first one is Prosecco, which is always a fun wine to know about and to drink. And this one happens to also be a woman winemaker who's going to be in town in a couple weeks. We'll have her at A16. And they do everything organically and not biodynamically, which they're very related, because if you're biodynamic, you are organic as well. And I think the trend is people are more careful about how they impact the world and the environment. This one is a Spanish grape called Albarino, and he's down in Monterey. His winery's in Santa Cruz, but this vineyard that he got it from is a biodynamic vineyard, and it's Albarino, and it's fresh citrus, mineral, really dry. If you like Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grigio, you will love this wine. And
Great.
We're so excited about the quality. And again, this one's under $15 a bottle.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So for that kind of care in the vineyard and winemaking,
that's
I think
amazing that you can get something
it's out
that
there.
quality.
You can find it, and
it's just hard to know if you don't know. Like, you're looking at a label and going, well, that's pretty, but I really don't know. So this is
well,
helpful.
I think having a few names like this and going into a shop or a store and say, hey, I really like the Baidu wines. Is there something similar? Because once you start tasting organic, whether it's food or wine, you can taste quality. And I think that is the main thing. And the next wine, it comes from Sonoma, and this is also biodynamic farmers, gentleman farmers, the Untis. George Unti, who reminds me of John Wayne. He just does. He's just grand in every way and so elegant. And his son Mick, who is so passionate. And they also have championed Rhone varietals, but they have dabbled in some Italian grapes, and that's their new focus. This one is Grenache, which is one of the most planted grapes throughout Europe, especially in France and Spain. But they made this beautiful dry Bandol style rosé, which is one of the top rosés in California. So when you taste it, it's not going to have any relation to Jello at all, which sometimes can. I hate to say it, but this one is refreshing, dry and crisp. And because California is just about to hit Indian summer, we can drink rosé through Thanksgiving around here, but also no matter where you live in the world. And if you celebrate Thanksgiving, it would probably be in the U.S., but it's a great wine for a meal like Thanksgiving too.
And that's $20 or less for that, and it's rated as one of the best rosés?
Yes.
It's amazing.
I know. And they're right here in our backyard.
What's this last one?
And this is from Santa Rita Hills, which is down by Santa Barbara. And it's become one of the premier appellations of Pinot Noir in California. The valleys in Santa Rita Hills and a lot in the Santa Barbara area go east to west. So you're getting that Pacific breeze cooling down the grapes. And Pinot Noir is very delicate. In Sonoma, where Pinot Noir is also fantastic, you have places like Russian River, which is also east to west. So the Melvilles, this is Chad Melville's project, Samsara, and he makes excellent Syrah, and this is his Pinot Noir from Lompoc. Santa Rita Hills is it's just really become a special place in California for Pinot, and you can find some great deals. Like this one is it's right around $20.
It's amazing, and I love that there's so many different areas that you can visit too from here. Not just, I always think about Sonoma and Napa, but Santa Cruz and Santa Barbara would also be really fun trips, it sounds like. So.
Yeah, it's one of the beauties of California. You could drive to the coast, you can drive to Tahoe, we have wine countries pretty much encroaching on every agricultural corner of California and also in other parts of America. But But these are some of my favorites. We always usually carry them at the restaurants, and I've seen them in markets, but I would hold them into a great level to start in looking for great value and quality, which is a big part of what I do.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah, no, really good to know, and didn't know any of these before, so thank you. If you want to get more of Shelley's great suggestions, you can go to changestartsathome.com or go to a16sf.com and sign up for their wonderful monthly wine club. I'm Laura Rose. Join us for the next episode of Change Starts at Home.